I'm not even gonna name names. I'm just gonna say the fight game is full of awful people. The thing about the fighting game and like the NFL to a small degree, they're what you call activities that are sin eaters. Like you have the worst people who commit the worst sins doing these things because you got to be wired a little different upstairs. So it was the same thing they would say about the gladiators in the Roman days. Like you could worship them for what they did in the arena, but outside of that, they were some of the most terrible people walking planet Earth. So UFC is like, I mean, I'm not saying this about all UFC fighters. I'm just saying that UFC is full of bad guys, and racism is not top of the list that they're worried about.
So if in the fight game, sometimes it's dismissed as you're promoting the fight, yada yada yada. Because I think they said that about McGregor calling Mayweather a monkey or something like that. He promoting the fight. You think there's a thin line between promoting the fight and being racist? There is,
and like, I don't know if McGregor's racist. I think he said some stupid shit. He said some racist shit, but I don't think he said it in the mind of racism. I think he just
trying to promote the fight.
It wouldn't shock me if McGregor called a lot of people monkeys. If I'm being real.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
But I think like you can't call a black man a monkey. You just can't.
Yeah.
You just can't. And I'll tell you, you got to realize that. But again, McGregor's not a fucking Rhodes Scholar either. Mm-hmm. And I'm not giving him an excuse. You shouldn't have said that shit. You said that shit to me. Oh, we got to square up right then and there.
Well, Mayweather won the fight,
fuck
so.
The fight.
Oh, it's fuck the fight?
Again.
You gonna mess with the money?
Again.
You gonna mess with the money? You gonna mess with the money?
Look.
You gonna mess with the money?
Look.
Yeah, explain. You gonna mess with the money?
You know me. I'm always one that says never fuck up the money.
Yeah.
But there's some shit where, like, you know what I'm saying, a bull sees red.
So McGregor...
There's some shit you just can't say to me.
McGregor calls you a monkey. You mess with the money.
You start seeing red. Actually, no. You know what? Not that for me. But, like, if McGregor was up there, blah, 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 monkey, blah, 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 blah. Hey, you know what? If McGregor's like, you know, AW, you can suck my dick. Nope.
So suck my dick would do it.
Yep.
Not calling you a monkey.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Nope. You tell me that shit, you gotta see me.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
You gotta see me. I'm gonna fuck up this money.
Oh, yeah. You gonna fuck it up, all right.
Yep.
So, back to Rogan.
No, John, no. Maybe McGregor call you a monkey. You good?
I'll be laughing.
All right.
Oh, that's the best you got?
McGregor be like, hey, yo, John, suck my dick.
That's so like that.
See? Exactly.
That's just so.
Exactly. Everybody has their line.
That's just so degrading, though.
Everybody
like
has their line. Mayweather's line was being called a monkey.
That's true.
Me and yours line is like, excuse me?
That's just so degrading. Like, suck my dick. Like, what?
See how you try to explain it away? No, I've known you for 10 plus years.
Bro, don't tell me suck your
if we at the bar and you get into it with somebody and they say, yo, suck my dick.
Yeah, it's just so degrading.
Me.
That's crazy.
Like, they lucky if I would hit them first.
I would just have like a look on my face like, what?
Excuse me?
Yeah, excuse me. That'd be the look on my face. Excuse me. That'd be the look.
Yeah, everybody has their line to where you would fuck up somebody.
So did you always think Joe Rogan was racist? You always feel that way?
I watched his first stand-up special and I'm like, if he not racist, he don't get it. Like, I always try to believe.
How do you judge if they get it or not? If they're racist or get it or not?
There's a way, because there's certain comedians, white comedians, who use the N-word, and I'll be like, they get it. They're not racist. They making a point with this word, and they get it. But then it's a very fine line. It's a razor thin line you walk. And the way he says it and addresses the issue of people saying it, and I'm like, at worst, he's racist. At his absolute best, he just don't get it.
I saw that video, by the way, the compilation of like the times he's said it. And every time he said it, he's telling a story about either somebody else saying it or a situation or something like that, and I was just like, this is a bad video. Like, bad look for him. Like, I don't care if somebody else said it.
And it's always the hard R, which bothers me.
Yeah, that's a hard R.
Like, a lot of white comedians will say it, and they'll talk about how, like, white guys say it amongst each other. And, like, to me, one of the funniest
jokes...
weird.
That's weird.
I'm telling you, your white friends say it. I'm telling you.
I'm sure they do.
To me, one of the funniest jokes is like, how, like, white guys are saying nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, and there's no niggas here. And, like, one of my favorite things is about, like, when Riley Cooper said it. He said, like, I'll whoop every nigga here. And he was at a country concert.
Yeah, but...
Ain't no niggas there.
But hold on a second.
That's funny.
You think that's our fault? Because I've heard my friends call white people niggas. Fuck that nigga. Talking about a white person.
Saying, is it our fault for saying it to them?
Yeah.
No.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
We have to deal with everything that racism comes with.
Damn, I got drained the pipe.
All right, go ahead. You don't have to tell me.
Oh, I've been holding it this whole time.
Go. All right, go. But no,
you got this.
We have to deal with everything that racism comes with, all the results of it, and all we ask of them is to not say a word. And to me, that's the whole thing. Like, you look at black folk, we're fighting to end police brutality, specifically against black people, and realistically against all people. And then we're fighting to, end the redlining that, doesn't help us elect our officials and the issues in the banking industry. And then white folk are fighting to say a word. If that doesn't tell you what white privilege is, I don't know what else can. And like that's my issue with Joe is like not even Joe, because Joe's like he's apologizing. I mean, I'm not accepting it, but plenty of white people are accepting it on our behalf, which is again weird. Like why are y'all fighting so hard to do this one thing? Like, I tell y'all what, like if black folk had to trade, like, who runs the country and who decides, like, credit policies, and y'all get to say that word, guess what? It's not an equal trade, and we'll take everything else quickly. So, I mean, that's part of my issue. Do I think they're about to get Joe Rogan the fuck up out of here? Yes. Mostly it's because of vaccine, misinformation that he's been spreading out there. Because a part of the problem is that Joe Rogan's out here like pumping vaccine misinformation, but and he's encouraging people to do your own research. The problem is his followers don't do their own research. People are fucking lazy these days. Like, they'll parrot back to you some shit Joe Rogan said over a fucking scientist.
Well, Joe Rogan had COVID too, so he did. It does, because he had COVID and he obviously took different methods to heal from COVID. So people are gonna listen to what he did. For instance, look at Dana White. Then Dana White caught COVID and did exactly what Joe Rogan said to do.
Right, but like that doesn't work for everybody.
I agree.
And like,
I had it 3 times. You talking to a nigga that had 3 times?
I know, but my point is like the problem. And I think the people who are attacking him know this. The problem is because he has a megaphone. People are gonna listen to him and not do what he says and do their own research. They're gonna just listen to him and treat him as this infallible individual. So if you treat someone as infallible who isn't, you have to show people like, yo, this guy's actually pretty fucking fallible. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. Like, so his followers are like, they're treating him as if he's infallible. So whoever is like pulling all this shit up about him is showing people like, yo, he's actually pretty fucking fallible and not a good person.
So you agree with me that there's a hit campaign against Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. But again, I have no problem with it because he
did it. He did it.
Yeah,
so.
I have no problem with it because he could have kept himself out of the situation by not saying all that shit.
I agree.
But
So the vaccines didn't really bother anybody. I mean, it bothered the scientists because they wrote a letter to Spotify saying, "Hey, your guys pushing misinformation." But when he said the N word, I was like, okay. And he said it 70 times. I'm like, all right.
You got a full NBA season worth of niggers with the hard R.
That's a good way to put it because you're right. You're right.
To me, that's what bothered me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, truthfully, the vaccine shit didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me either.
Because cool, if you don't want to take it, to me, that's just natural selection working. We need to get some motherfuckers the fuck up out of here. Too much traffic.
That's a good way to put it, Dubs. All right.
But I'm like, and even like I said, I watch white comedians who say the N word and they do it tastefully and they say it in a way where I can say they get it.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard him say it, and I'm like, at worst, he don't get it. And I didn't know he said it 70 fucking times on this podcast. I didn't watch the video. Once I saw it 70 fucking times, I'm like, yo,
you watch the video?
I
got seen the video.
No, I don't need to hear somebody say the hard R 70 times to know. Like, no, get him the fuck up out of here.
The video is rough to watch.
Again, I'm like, yo, get him the fuck up out of here.
The reason why it's rough for me is because I actually like Joe Rogan. Like, I like his commentary in UFC. I appreciate that. One thing is, too, he sits next to a black man, DC. Daniel Cormier. He sits right next to him.
That don't mean shit.
It don't, because a lot of people, well, not a lot of people. I've heard white people say before, my best friend's black. That don't mean nothing.
Shit.
That don't mean anything. But
don't mean shit. The motherfucking The Rock's father, Rocky Johnson, trained Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God! Why you go back to?
No.
You do this every time.
Remember his racist tirade?
That's because his daughter was banging a rapper that wasn't shit, right? Okay, so
owner of the Clippers.
Okay, no,
owner of the Clippers.
All right, that's different. That's different because Donald Sterling had girls with him, and he was like, "Look at my black stallions run up and down the court." How crazy is that? Look at my black stallions. Who says that? Donald Sterling.
Racist.
But hold on a second. Let me go back for a second. If you're a father,
okay,
and your daughter is dating somebody you don't approve of, you think he's lesser than what your daughter is, you wouldn't be kind of upset about that? And I'm not saying you would be racist, but I'm saying you'd be upset about that?
I'm very upset.
Okay. So Hulk Hogan said what he said because Brooke Hogan was dating a deadbeat rapper. Wasn't making no money, wasn't doing shit. Just living off of Brooke. So what Hulk Hogan said was, she's dating this N-word, right? Didn't he say that or something like that? Mm-hmm. Okay. And you still say Hulk Hogan's racist?
100%.
Why do you think he's racist? Because he said that?
Because the reason he didn't like the guy wasn't because of his race, but he made it racial.
Wait, say that again?
You can call somebody a deadbeat,
yeah,
but then not use the race shit.
Okay. That's what I'm asking you.
It was this deadbeat nigger, and
yeah,
like, I don't know, just fucking niggers. Like,
yeah.
Or then that's all of us.
That's all of us? So let me ask you this. So if she was dating a successful black man, you think Hulk Hogan would say the same thing?
Yeah, because to me, it just sounds like he just don't like black people. If you look at the dress code to get in those restaurants in Tampa, if you read between the lines, it just says no niggas.
In Tampa?
Yeah.
I was in Tampa. I went to his restaurant.
If you read the dress code that used to be in there in like the early 2000s.
Oh, in the early 2000s.
If you read between the lines,
so
it just says no niggas.
So you blame him for all the dress codes in Tampa?
No, I'm blaming him for his dress code.
At his restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay. I was in there. That's what I was wondering. I got a T-shirt.
I'm sure you did.
You want to see it?
No.
I'll wear it to the pod one day.
I don't fuck with Hulk Hogan.
Wow.
Savage was better.
You don't believe that?
I do.
Or you believe that because you think Savage is half black?
No, Savage was actually a better wrestler.
That's me and his
Savage
restaurant.
was actually a better wrestler in the ring.
Wow.
That's why I got that Savage Steamboat shirt. I'll wear it next pod.
No. Or I'll wear my Hulk Hogan shirt next pod.
You were not walking this apartment wearing a fucking Hulk Hogan shirt.
It's from his. Hold on a second. It's from his restaurant, so it's different.
I love you, and I fucking.
Oh my God.
You will not walk in this apartment.
It's from his restaurant.
I will call somebody last minute.
I just showed you a picture.
You out.
I just showed you.